not give you no break. I do not give you no breaks. Hey, hey, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I was kind of failing out of classes in high school, having a really hard time, and it was just about on the verge of dropping out of school. But then my interest changed when a deputy from the San Diego County Sheriff's Department taught a class on officer survival. And because of his class that I took on officer survival and the will to survive, I changed my outlook and started focusing on this as a goal for my career. And I changed everything around. My senior year in high school, I pulled in a higher grade point average and A's, and I went to college, and everything was focused on becoming a police officer. I could die tomorrow and be happy knowing that my life is complete because I've accomplished what I want to do.
Lincoln 4, a white female about 35, white shirt, black tights, carrying an umbrella.
We just had a dine and dash. A woman just ate at a restaurant here at 188 in the highway, which we're approaching right now, and took off running on foot. We've got a white female wearing black tights and a white shirt right up the street from where it happened. So we're going to stop and talk to her. I don't see an umbrella, but this is Lincoln 4 off with a possible rate.
You want to stand by what I'm looking for?
711 Pacific Highway South.
Copy. Marine 1. Marine 8, Marine 3, check 1. Trouble units calling Lincoln 4.
Do we have a car that could do a one-on-one with you? Where did you just eat?
I just ate at a restaurant.
Geez, what happened there?
I left money on the table for my meal, and I walked out, and the girl followed me out and verbally abused me. She called me Camille. She thinks I'm some woman who's been impersonating me.
Well, she thinks that you're some other person or something?
And she called me a sleaze and various other names, and I said, you know, I'm really tired of this. I am not Camille. You know, this person has gone around. She's trying to trash my life. I moved from Santa Rosa because she was harassing me. I came here, reestablished my life here where it was before, and the same situation is occurring. The same people are showing up here doing the same various things.
That's pretty odd.
Opal, who was his wife, I don't know if she still is. Wendy, a.k.a. Camille.
Okay. And if your name isn't Camille, what is your name? Do you
Denise.
have ID?
Yes.
Denise, can I see your ID,
Yes.
please, Denise? Thank you. What have you been arrested for, Denise? When was the last time you were arrested?
I was attending Clark College, and I was arrested for what they call probation violation or whatever.
Probation violation. What are you on probation for right now?
It was for a so-called telephone harassment, which I never committed.
Okay. Who was that against?
Dr. Gilbert.
Okay.
But I found out that it wasn't him, that someone...
Who was that? Camille making the phone calls? Or?
Yes.
So, you don't have any guns or anything on you, do you?
No.
No?
No.
No hand grenades or guns or anything?
I'm not a violent person.
Okay, well, me either,
I'm
but
just...
I got a gun, you know.
Well...
Would you mind if I check real quickly so I can feel more comfortable with your bag here? Let's put it up on my hood here. How long have you been in Washington?
I just got here. That's got urine in it from the drugs in the restaurants that they've been putting in my food.
It has urine in it?
There's a couple bottles in there. I've been saving the urine samples for when I go to court. That one's empty.
Okay. Which ones have urine in them?
They're in the very bottom bag.
What do you carry urine around for?
I had it in there so that I could present it to someone as evidence of what I had told them.
Good. There it is.
Legal aid told me to take those and to save them, regardless of whether they're expired.
Well, at least you gave me warning.
Legal aid told me to do that because every time I would eat in a restaurant, year, she would show up in all the restaurants that I was at as a waitress. And then I would get sick. I've been trying to file paperwork for a restraining order, but she keeps moving around.
Don't touch whatever you do.
Oh, I wouldn't dare.
Urine samples.
From the drugs were put in my food in restaurants.
Okay. I don't know if you copied on the radio or not, but she also has a felony warrant out of...
I'm not. No, that is an old warrant.
Okay. It's a warrant signed by a judge. It's being verified now. It's a felony warrant. We have to serve it.
The initial charge wasn't a felony. It was a misdemeanor. I haven't done anything. I can't believe this. I have to keep going through this over and over and over because a bunch of morons.
Well,
You've been through 3 years of hell. This is not fair.
okay. Have a seat, my dear. Watch your head. Watch your head. Go easy.
The warrant has been confirmed out of Vancouver Sheriff's Office.
I have a fill-in warrant information or theft information.
Does she
admit to having mental problems? Does she admit to that?
No, she says she's never had mental treatment. She doesn't need it. She's fine. It's these other people that are harassing her and making her life miserable.
She doesn't have any medication over here to show that she's...
She has some medication that's a depressant, and she says it's for helping her sleep, but nothing else.
Okay, so the nurse down at the jail can talk to her further about that, I suppose.
Yeah. Hopefully she can get all of her problems taken care of before she leaves.
One thing about out here in the mountain detachment is that variety of elevations. I mean, we can be down almost to sea level in the McKenna area, and we can go all the way up to 4,500, almost 5,000 feet in some of the uplying areas. So once they assigned us these Jeeps, I wouldn't want to go back to a regular patrol car. They really come in handy. And there's still enough room in the back seat for our customers. We have a resident calling in that her neighbor to the right, a white male about 18, is shooting rounds from what looked like an SKS rifle. And he's shooting into some tires or some kind of a backstop, but she's hearing bullets zinging out, so it's probably ricocheting or something. And we'll see what kind of a backstop he has or what kind of a situation we've got. 178 County Beyond, 2 white males appear to have an SKS rifle. Just keep it right there. What is that? You just been shooting that?
Yeah.
Where about you been shooting it?
In my yard.
Okay, what kind of a backstop do we have?
I was using a piece of wood and a...
Okay, because I got a lady calling in and she's hearing this bullet zinging over her head. How many bullets you got in it?
None. All the way loaded.
Okay.
Proof that I...
Do you have any other weapons on you?
No.
Pal, do you have any other weapons? Get over here. You guys just stay right there, okay? Okay, just for our own safety, let's turn around. Let me do some checking here, okay? No other weapons, hand grenades, atom bombs, or anything like that?
No.
Okay, stand right over there, face that way. What's that? What's the pager for?
Huh?
What's this?
My dad.
What's this round thing down here?
Pipe.
What kind of pipe? Dope pipe?
Huh?
Dope pipe?
Yep.
Not a knife or something like that?
Nope.
Do you have a knife in the other pocket?
Nope, no knife.
We'll go over and find out where the backstop was and everything when we get over there, okay?
All right.
Well, why don't you guys just stand right here and I'll be right back, okay?
So what, we're not allowed to shoot guns out here?
You have to shoot in a safe position. There's a lot of people living around here.
Shooting it into the ground.
Okay, where were you shooting to? Where were you which way were you shooting? This way, that way, that way.
That way's the only way I can
That
shoot.
way. There's
I was shooting
State
towards
Route
the ground.
507 is right over there.
Bullet holes in the ground, man.
Okay. When they go into the ground, they normally don't stay in the ground. They ricochet off if they hit just a little rock like this.
Well, I didn't know. I just bought the gun today.
If I have to put handcuffs on you, I will.
Right here, man.
All
I
right.
ain't going nowhere.
I'm going to have to make contact with the original reportee and see if she actually just heard the shots being fired or whether she actually heard the bullet zinging by her house or toward her house or something. Plus, we have to go up and check the area where he was shooting. He said he was going to show us where that was. 178 back to records.
178.
The firearm I'd like to run is an Arinco SKS rifle.
vehicle?
Yeah, I think so, until we go up, and they're going to show me where they were shooting. I'll check out the back stop.
Gentlemen, come on back here and get you out of the rain. From what I saw, only one bullet went through.
Mm-hmm.
Because I also beat it up with the pickaxe.
Okay, well, those two came through there, because that's a big hole. The main thing of it is just make sure your background, because, you know, those things, like say, those...
There's a big berm of
where they dug in to put the tracks. There's a big berm of dirt back there.
But once it hits metal, not all the time does it go straight. Sometimes it'll zing off, and especially on a round surface. Most of those are in pretty flat area, but if they hit on that side of it, guess where they would go? Right. So all I can say is he was concerned earlier about, somebody said something about you'd threaten to shoot his dog if it came over here or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what he was more...
I keep asking him to keep his dog out of my yard because it's dragging garbage all over my yard.
Okay.
And it is doing nasty things with my dog, and they won't keep it out of my yard.
Okay, well, I advised him to keep his,
And I told him, well, next time it's over here and I see it spreading garbage all over my yard, I'm going to shoot it.
Well, you know, you're going to get into some trouble there. Unless it's attacking something and you're defending, you know, not your property, but another animal or yourself or a kid or something like that. Unless he's being aggressive, you might run into some pretty good liability there if you just shoot something for stringing garbage. But, you know, try to be a good neighbor, and I'll come on back. I'll give you your ID and your guns.
No, along with the pipe, he can't have that back.
If he wants it back, I can write him a citation for drug paraphernalia.
You keep it.
You want me to, but, you know, another thing, too, I don't know if you were smoking anything today, but, you know, just like drinking and guns don't mix, and smoking and, you know, you could be actually going to jail for drug paraphernalia right now.
Yeah, I was getting ready to get rid of it.
You don't mind if I get rid of it, then?
Yeah, you can have it.
Okay. You got your receipt there, right?
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, just be really careful, because, boy, I tell you, we don't want to come over on somebody getting shot accidentally or even on purpose or something like that.
Well,
so
next time I'll probably just go over here in this cow field and shoot.
Okay. Make sure you're backstopped. Okay. Hey, I appreciate your cooperation. Out here in the country, there's a lot of people that have guns, and unfortunately, they're old enough to have them. May not be smart enough to have them, but they're old enough and perfectly legal.
Approaching Gravelly now. County, if you haven't already, can you contact Pearson County and see what kind of PC they have for this? Where are we trying to get through? 953. That is a Gravelly 822.
He's a DuPont police officer that is behind a suspect vehicle from a... He's fallen behind a suspect vehicle from a weapons brandishing type of call down in Thurston County. I'm not real sure what the details are, other than it sounds like maybe somebody pointed a gun at somebody and from inside of a vehicle. So he's behind him. That's that white Suburban right there. T90 DuPont 6, I'll be coming in behind here, so as soon as we get over there, go ahead and do a stop.
Okay, let me know when the good time is.
Come on, let me get behind this guy.
Now, Center will be stopping just north of New York Avenue. This is stopping the vehicle just north of New York, north 105 1854.
Come on.
Slow the traffic back here.
I'm going to take the slow lane, whoever's behind me. Let's just go up there. Come on out, man! Come out of the car! Come right back here. Keep your hands up. Hands up! Walk back here. Walk back here. Okay, walk back here. Right back over here to the side of the car for us, partner. Nobody else in there, right? Okay. unloaded. We're trying to get all the details right now.
Yeah, okay. Was it empty?
Yeah, but all the bullets are right here.
The report was that somebody saw this guy brandishing a gun around in the inside of his car, so there's no victim to it right now.
Okay, go ahead and have a seat in the car.
So Thurston County said what? That he just pointed a gun at somebody or showed him a gun or what?
It was a weapons brandishing incident and that he was involved.
Yeah, but didn't we call them and ask them if there was PC or anything like that?
Yeah, I'd asked.
And what'd they say? No?
What I'm hearing from the other deputy here that they don't have a victim. So it's probably going to be his lucky day.
Okay. Just amazes me what people will do nowadays. You hear about people all the time getting, assaulted, or even worse, we just had a single mom killed by a guy that she was supposedly tailgating. She got shot, one bullet into the car, and it killed her. People need to just slow down and realize that a couple extra minutes of your day is not worth losing your life over. I'm right behind you now, 258.
Go, we'll take your back.
Okay, I'm going to switch over to Metro.
Dave.
One of our special ops units that just did a drug buy from a dealer. This is the vehicle, this is the suspect vehicle that apparently has the dealer in it that just sold the, I believe it's heroin to an informant, 290 County Traffic. It's going to be 72nd and Sheridan.
1952.
And it'll be a felony stop.
2 papers on for special ops 290, 1953.
Driver! This is the Pierce County Sheriff's Department. Turn off the motor. Throw the keys out the window.
Step out of the car, driver. Take him right here.
I got him. Let me do a check.
Okay. Grab cover. Russell's going to the off.
Do you want me to do it? Go ahead. If you want to do it, you got the cuffs out. 290 County, cancel the beeper, one in custody.
Beeper, one in custody, 1954.
Subject fled out the back door into the woods.
The driver of this vehicle delivered heroin to our special ops guys. Doesn't speak any English, apparently, but we've got a Spanish-speaking deputy on the scene, so he'll talk to him and see what kind of information we can get out of him.
Did you advise him what he was under arrest for?
Está arrestado por drogas.
¿Dónde la droga? ¿Dónde el dinero?
Okay, we got the money here. Where's Dave? Get the money receipt. Let's check out the money as compared to what we have.
Definitely a fast. This is not even a real gun. Looks pretty real, dark out. Point this at a police officer and you're as good as dead.
Mendoza.
Well, we ended up with about 7.5 grams of black tar heroin that was recovered from the suspect. We got a pretty strong case on this guy, and he's going to jail tonight. Be off the streets for a little bit, and got a good chance of getting a conviction on this guy with what we do have.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Thanks, Ted. Unix 2514 can transmit on tag 2. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.